I got a chance to watch The Brutalist in IMAX last week, and I was absolutely blown away by it. From that early shot of the Statue of Liberty, Brady Corbet is showing us things we've seen 1,000 times in ways we've never seen them before. It might seem obvious, but the film is in many ways a piece of brutalist art itself. At 3.5 hours with an intermission, it's a little more than audacious to release an epic like this at a time when our attention spans are getting shorter every second. The Brutalist doesn't seem to care though. Brutalist architecture is infamously unpopular with the public, often criticized for being cold, abrasive, and incomprehensible. In the film, when Laszlo redesigns Harrison Van Buren's library, Van Buren responds with a fit of rage. Later in the film, when he reaches out to Laszlo to apologize, Laszlo tells him that he wasn't prepared for what he saw. This is Corbet's way of telling the audience that when art is unique or unexpected, our reaction might be to reject it, but it may be worthwhile giving it a second look. I also felt the film interacted with brutalism and its thematic content. Peter Smithson, architect and important figurehead in the Brutalist movement, said that brutalism is not concerned with the material as such, but rather the quality of material, and the seeing of materials for what they were, the woodness of the wood, the sandiness of sand. This is brought up many times in the film itself, with Laszlo frequently referencing the quality of the materials he's using and the importance of them, even traveling to Italy for a particular slab of stone. Notably, the film takes an interest in revealing the quality of the materials that constitute the United States of America. At the start of the film, we're introduced to the USA with the symbol, the Statue of Liberty, which represents the ideal of the country. By the end of the film, we've seen the ideal deconstructed. We've seen poverty, opulence, and everything in between. The Toth family is promised the American dream by Van Buren, and Laszlo is able to use his art to gain wealth and bring his family to the US, saving them from the atrocities they've experienced in Europe. However, in the film's second half, we see this dream fall apart. They get their wealth, but not without experiencing irreparable damage and abuse. Erzsébet exposes Harrison as a sexual abuser, revealing his and America's true material construction. They may appear promising, but they will exploit wide-eyed artists, immigrants, and anyone they deem worthy of exploitation. The Brutalist is impressive in its ability to remain accessible despite its construction. It would be easy for a film that explores such subject matter to come off as self-indulgent, but the Brutalist takes the time it needs to tell its story in the way that it feels most impactful. Asking Corbet why he made such an imposing film instead of a quote-unquote normal one would be like asking a brutalist architect why they made a brutalist building instead of a quote-unquote normal one. The final line of the film is an older Sophia telling us it's not the journey, but the destination. Corbet is telling us that the United States has a lot of growing to do, and we shouldn't let all of the suffering that has been experienced along the way stop us from getting to that destination. The Brutalist is saying a lot more than what I've said here, so if you've had a chance to see it, please let me know what you took away from it in the comments below. Peace.